Hi, I'm Siri Dean with McCrell. I'm one of the authors of the second edition of Classroom Instruction That Works. We've all used or heard the expression, all students can learn. But that isn't likely unless there is high-quality instruction in every classroom, every day. What does high-quality instruction look like? Classroom Instruction That Works answers this question by summarizing the research on instruction over the last 40 years and presents that research in ways that help teachers know what strategies to use and how, when, and why to use them. These strategies help students develop confidence in their ability to learn challenging content and access and build on their prior knowledge. These strategies also help students interact with knowledge on deep levels, store knowledge and memory in multiple ways, and use complex reasoning processes to make knowledge meaningful and memorable. When teachers use these strategies intentionally and with quality and fidelity to create the environment for learning, to help students develop understanding, and to help students extend and apply their knowledge, these strategies are powerful tools for teaching and learning. Now, let's hear more about one of these effective strategies.
Hi, this is Howard Pittler with McCrell, one of the authors of Classroom Instruction That Works second edition, with a tip for you today on assigning homework and providing practice. These are two sister strategies that make up the category of assigning homework and providing practice. First, a quick tip on assigning homework. Homework is a place-based activity. It's practice that extends the learning outside of the classroom. We believe it's important to have a district homework policy that is articulated into a building homework policy that extends into a classroom homework policy, all aligned and working towards the same goal. And you can read more about that in Classroom Instruction That Works second edition. Also in the handbook for Classroom Instruction That Works second edition, where we have the complete homework policy articulated. But my focus right now is on providing practice. Practice is a really important part of instruction. It's something we see done over and over again in our observations in actual classrooms. There are three stages to practice. There's the introductory phase, where you introduce the idea or the procedure. Then there's the guided practice or shaping phase. And finally, there's the independent practice phase, where from our observations and research, we think we fall down a little bit in the classroom is on that guided practice area. What the research tells us is to get to 80% mastery, you need 20 to 25 experiences with a procedure or new content. Until we get to that 80% mastery level, you're not really ready for independent practice. What we unfortunately do too often in the classroom is we introduce something, we give the kids a couple of run-throughs on that, and then we move them into independent practice. They go home, they practice incorrectly, and then they come back to class and we have to fix things. And we wonder, why don't these kids get this? Well, we didn't give them enough guided practice. What we really need to do is give them that guided practice under our direction until they reach that 80% mastery level where they're truly ready for independent practice. The adage that practice makes perfect isn't correct. The correct adage should be practice makes permanent. Perfect practice makes perfect. So think about that as you're working with your students and releasing them to independent practice. Are they ready for perfect practice, or are they practicing incorrectly and making permanent their mistakes? That's your tip for today from McCrell.